What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV, back at it again with another banger for my fam, my people. Y'all know the vibes by now. Kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
So after a bounce back season, a revenge tour, and an undefeated national championship 2 years ago, last season, Raven Johnson, for a lack of better words, man, she was still solid, but numbers were pretty much down across the board. It was a regress of a season. You look at all her stats, man, the points fell a lot. The shooting percentage fell a lot. Like, it was just not the season that we expected. Looking at it, man, 39 games. She played less minutes last season as well with 24.3. The scoring went down from 8.1 to 4.9. The rebounds went down from 5.2 to 4.5. The assists went down 2 from 4.8 to 2.4. The steals went down from 2.1 to 1.4. Also, the field goal percentage, man, the shot did not fall as frequently or as smoothly. She went from shooting 44.3%, which was the highest that she shot in her career at South Carolina, to 35%, which is the lowest that she shot. She also dropped from 35% from 3 to 29.5%. Now, Dawn Staley also said that she didn't have the same type of off season when she was really locked in after Caitlin Clark in Iowa played with her, honestly, dared her to shoot the basketball, and man, with all due respect, she was pretty much embarrassed, honestly, y'all. On national TV, and they were out there guarding her like Ben Simmons. And respect to Raven Johnson, because she went back in the lab, she went to work, she could have folded, she could have pouted, she could have completely shut down as a player, but she watched that film over and over and over again, locked in, and came back a completely different player. Now, last season, she wasn't that same player. She still was really good on defense, she's still one of the best rebounders in the country, and she still was doing well with the entry passes to the post, something that is a lost art in my opinion. Now, the defense, the leadership did not lack, but everything else, other than, like, I would say the free throw percentage went up significantly. So salute to her. And the fouls. She went from 61.2% last year to 68.2%. So that is something that went up. And getting blown out by UConn in the fashion that they did, she decided to pass on the WNBA draft and come back on a mission. Is this the Raven Johnson Revenge Tour Part 2? She's got her homie Nia Laston in the building, former high school teammate, and I think she's going to be just honestly more determined, more motivated than ever. She's got one season left to really show two things. One, to get another natty. That's the major thing. She came back to get another natty. But two, she's looking to really prove that she is a bona fide pro point guard, ready to potentially lead a WNBA team, whether it's the second unit off the bench or being a point guard in the starting lineup. I honestly think she has the physical tools as far as being able to see the court, get teammates involved, pass the basketball, rebounds it exceptionally well for the point guard position. And also on top of that, she is a lockdown, seatbelt gang defender. And she's tenacious. Like, she makes ball handlers uncomfortable for 94 feet. That is things that you need in the WNBA with these high-scoring guards. You need to play defense, and as a guard, you need to be able to run the show, run the offense, and get the ball out of your hands. She's good at transition buckets, getting the ball ahead. She keeps her head up, and she's just super unselfish. The big question mark with Raven Johnson is what we want to see is her shooting get back to where it was. She has no problem creating space and getting open looks. And I mean, it's really like the jump shot is fine. It's just they were not falling last season, man. But I think this season, she's in the lab. She's working on the jumper. She's working on consistently knocking down jump shots from the perimeter, from the mid-range, from the outside. I think the mid-range specifically is going to change the game for her this season, potentially, because she is so good at creating space. When she gets downhill and she's attacking and gets the defense on their heels, They are, honestly, man, she's dangerous. If she can get the floater down, if she can get that stop and pop mid-range jumper that she loves to shoot, that she gets open looks at, man, Raven Johnson is going to be dangerous. Potentially, if the offense comes along a little more smoothly, just really the jump shooting, because she can get to the cup. If she can continue to finish with both hands and she can knock down the mid-range jumper, knock down those open corner threes that she gets consistently when defenses are slacking, she's a potential first-round talent, man. I'm going to be honest with you. The point guard class coming up isn't super deep. Olivia Miles will definitely be the first point guard taken, but it's not a super deep point guard class when you're talking about lead guards that can run a team, pass first guards. Olivia Miles definitely going to be drafted first point guard off the board without a doubt. But Raven Johnson is what you call an old school true pass first point guard, and she's a player that I think other players really enjoy playing with because she's unselfish, she's very smart, high basketball IQ, she's a great communicator on both sides of the basketball as well, and she's a leader. And whatever you feel about Raven Johnson is completely fine. Like, you're entitled to your opinion, but one thing we cannot deny is that she is a winner. She makes winning plays, and you can trust her with the basketball to not turn it over and to not make dumb decisions. I like that she has that poise. Whenever South Carolina kind of got frantic last season and really kind of were scrambling and, just really, scrambling and, looking to reset the offense, she was always the one to get the ball, settle the calm, bring the calm, settle the noise, settle the ruckus, and really get them running their offense. And that's just leadership. That's high basketball IQ. And I think that's going to serve her well. And then defensively, we know, man, she will pick your pocket. She will make things difficult. She will contest shots. And she guards multiple positions, man. You're not getting any easy buckets on any given night with Raven Johnson. I'm looking for her to have a big year at the point guard position, man. I'm looking for the scoring to get back up 8-9. If she can get it to 10 points per game, watch out. And the assist, we saw how big of an impact Camila Cardoso was with the downfall of her assist. Like, the entry passes, the fast court breaks. Like, man, Camila was good for Raven Johnson for about 2 to 3 assists a game, and we see that in the stats, honestly. But I'm looking for her to get more into the playmaking and get more assists this season and really just prove that she is a first-round talent. Y'all let me know how y'all feel, man, about the analysis and where you want to see Raven Johnson improve. I think she's coming back more motivated than ever, though, and on a freaking mission this season to just quiet the noise and prove, like how we saw Haley Van Lith. She was not considered a draft pick or draftable player after LSU. She went to TCU, and hey, man, she's doing her thing in Chicago. So I don't know if she will be a first-round pick, speaking on Raven Johnson, but I do think she has a chance to play her way into the first round, and she can really help a team. Y'all let me know how y'all feel, though, about the analysis, like I said, her pro perspective, and what team y'all want to see her go to, man. Let me know. Holler at me in the comments, and more importantly, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, all that good stuff, and join our memberships. We got exclusive content daily, weekly, whenever you need it. Until next time, my people, we out.